Mountains are high and the valleys are low. You will fly and you don't want to know. Hey Santiago, how are you doing? It's been a long time. I hope you are well. I hope you are doing fine. People are just how they are. We might want to change them. It's like pulling down a star. People, they do what they do. We can be angry, we can be wrong. They just won't be with you. People, they do what they do. 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 We can try to change, we try to help, we try to give of ourselves, but people do what they do. People do what they do. It don't matter what you and I do. Don't matter what you and I do. People are people and they do what they do. That was just a little improvisation to start off here. So nice to see you in here, Santiago. I feel like something is going on weird with my audio. What is going on? Da-da-da. How does it sound for you? Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Huh. I'm hearing double of my audio. Not sure why that is. Where could it be coming from? Troubleshooting isn't fun. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's causing that, but hopefully the audio sounds okay. Let me know if there's any problems with it. I'm going to do a little more improvisation, and then today we're going to be working on a old recording. I have some old recordings from back in my high school days. And yeah, we're going to listen to some of those and see if we can make anything out of them. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm just going to warm my voice up a little bit more with some improvisation. Hey, inspiration station, as is that you? Thanks for the follow. Good morning, Lord Zeal, and good morning, Abel, etc. Ha, maybe LOL. Maybe LOL. Maybe LOL. Yeah, spooky mean. Happy October. Go so spring from where hopes you know it is October again, Halloween is coming again. Halloween is coming soon. That means we'll run howling at the moon. Thanks for a little reminder, Lord Zine, that Spookyween is coming soon. Great reminder that it's time to break out the spooky sounds, which I really should do all year. Mr. Fribbles! Hello, how are you doing? Thanks for the resub. Thank you for being here for more than a year. Isn't it amazing how time flies when you're having fun? Thanks so much, Mr. Fribbles. How are you doing today? Azza says you're trying to set up your radio station. Tell me more about that. What is this radio station that you're setting up? Is that something that you're going to be streaming on Twitch or somewhere else? The scariest thing to wear on Halloween. Mascara. Mascara. Oh my god. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I thought you were actually asking me what was scary to wear on Halloween. Let's see. Mascara. Ah, that's Lord Scene, that's why you made the pun award. I get it. Mr. Fribbles says, not bad here, up early instead of up late for once. Nice. It's always good. By the way, how is the sound? Because for me, for some reason, I'm hearing myself double. I'm not sure if you're hearing that as well. Ooh, internet pirate radio station through Twitch. Nice. Thanks, Azza. Yeah, maybe it's just my monitoring is up high. Da, 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 da. My own channel open in browser mod view or something. Well, I have it open, but it's muted. So I don't know where it's coming from, but that's all right. Oh, what a kind compliment, Lorzine. I do love that Dune soundtrack. I'm really excited for the new one coming out. Ah! I'm excited. It's the first Dune movie. Oh man, it just blew my mind. I am really hoping that the second one is not going to let me down, because if it does, I'll be super sad. But yeah, I love what Hans Zimmer does with that soundtrack. It's like, and then this like I freaking love the percussion in that. And then like this I think this interval is in there. Something. I don't know. It's a freaking awesome soundtrack. Jared, welcome. How you doing? Same here, Lord Zine. Like, what? Don't leave me here. Well, that was something. Thanks for the mention of Dune. It gave me some inspiration there. Renat, hello, Renat, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? How is your Thursday going? Thanks, Mr. Fribbles. Thanks, guys, for this lovely space here where I can just play some really odd things and get a little crazy. Always good to experiment. To experiment with new sounds, new feelings. Yeah, I'm in love with that Dune soundtrack. It's just it's when I first heard it in the theater, especially, like, oh my god, like the sound like goes into your body, like all the percussions and everything. It just absolutely gets under your skin. Like I was like seriously like shivering with I had like chills the whole time in that movie. Just like, oh, the music is so good. Yeah. Lord Zine says Thursday means board game night at the Pancake House. Nice. That sounds like fun. Pancakes for dinner? Is that it? That sounds fantastic. Or do you just play board games and not eat pancakes? Renat says, a little crazy week, so much work and troubles. Oh no! Sorry to hear that. I hope the troubles get solved very quickly. And I hope the next week is not so crazy. All right, so today I wanted to take a look at some of these old recordings I have and try to make something from them. So the first one I have here, it's just a little, this is from like 15 years ago, you guys. So like, um, I was in high school and I have these old MIDI recordings that are super rough. I like to re-record them with some polish. So this is the first one. Oh wait, I start from the beginning. It's just a little snippet, but it's kind of cute. That was before I, knew how to work with MIDI or anything. Just me recording that on my old digital piano at home. And I think I was kind of inspired by like video game kind of music, like, and sort of, yeah, sort of kind of old school, like bleepy bloopy music. I don't know, sort of 8-bit something or other, but I just played that on the piano. So I think I'm gonna try to record that again. First, I'm gonna have to figure out what it is. I think it's here. Um, we did not. My traveling was good. Yeah, my husband and I went to Vienna for 6 days. It was really lovely. It's a beautiful city. I've never been there before. And yeah, one of the highlights is we went to a piano performance at one of the beautiful concert halls they have there. It's like all gold and like statues, and it's so fancy. Of course, we had like the seats way back, because it's too expensive to sit like, right up close. But just it was worth it just to see that beautiful concert hall. It's like makes you feel like you're, I don't know, going back in time. Um, yeah, and the pianist was amazing. She was so great. It was really nice to see. Um, yeah, but it also kind of made me think like, I mean, I like classical music a lot, but usually in classical music performances, there's just this like it's so formal. It's like you have this huge separation between you and the musician. It's like and you can't like make any sound or like move or like you can only clap like at the right moment and like I don't know. And like the whole hall is just so beautiful. It's immaculate. It's covered in gold. Like it makes you feel like, "Oh no. I might break something." So yeah, it just kind of reminded me how like I think it's nice when music can be more of a relaxed experience where you have more, I don't know, connection and it's not like this huge separation. I don't know. So yeah, we had a great time. Lord Scene says you typically have dinner after pancakes. Nice. And you bring your own maple syrup. I didn't know that you were Canadian. I didn't know that. That's good. Always good to have some good maple syrup on hand. We it's not as common here for some reason. Just like sad. Oh, often pancakes. Okay. That makes more sense. So, like, you get there, you eat pancakes, then you have dinner. It's like, what? Uh, that also sounds good. All right, so I'm gonna try to figure out this little song. It was like this. Uh, mm. Let me listen to it again. Let's see. What am I missing? All right, let's try it again. Nice. I think I got the basics down. So my goal is I'll record it with a click track this time, and then I should be able to quantize it because I like to quantize it very heavily, so it sounds very like mechanical. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. the next step is try this with a metronome. So let's see what tempo would be. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I could do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, it's hard to play with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, it's hard. I don't know why it's hard to play with a click. Why is that so hard to record to? Maybe this one will be less weird. Let's try it faster. It's a little easier, actually. Maybe it's better faster. Oh my god, you guys, I'm sorry. This is probably very annoying. much better. Thank you, Azza. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can record this. Hello, Fourth Watch Music. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders, to my stream. Welcome. How have you been? I hope you're well. I hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you so much for dropping in and saying hello. What kind of music do you play? That was my very silly improv. You caught me off guard. I was just about to record a little thingy. But thank you so much for the raid. Thank you all people from Fourth Watch Music. Welcome in. Silka Shadowhunter, welcome in. Fourth Watch says it was fantastic. The chat was amazing. Awesome. As it says, they play music from artists with under 1K subscribers. Nice. Hard rock. Very cool. On Twitch, I showcase indie artists with under 1,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Well, that be me. It's definitely under 1,000. By a few. Just a few. Yeah. That's very cool. Love from Germany. Oh, love back from Germany. I am in Berlin. I live in Berlin. My name is Heartblood. I am a singer-songwriter, originally from California, but I've been based in Berlin for the past 10 years. So this is my adopted home. And yeah, I play the piano. I do a lot of improvisation on the stream, sometimes very beautiful, sometimes very silly and funny, and just generally trying to release the pressure of being good and being like correct and skilled, and I just try to have a good time and express myself, and yeah, and I hope I convey that message for other people. Fourth Watch says, I'm from Australia. Awesome. Greetings. Yeah, it's so cool on Twitch how we always have people from all over the world in here. It's like, it's amazing to me. Zilka says, oh nice, the English was way too perfect to be German. Yeah, I'm originally from the US, but I also do speak German. Of course not fluently, but well, pretty fluently, but you can tell that I'm an English speaker. Fourth Watch says the idea is to share artist ears that wouldn't normally find the songs on their own. That's very noble. Bartacula, dang, I'm glad you lifted your arms. Why? Why? The picture is so dark I didn't oh no! Were my arms cut off? Yeah, no, I do have arms. I do have arms. I do use them for playing piano. I guess if I didn't have arms, I would probably approach music in quite a different way. loved to play the piano, but it was really freaking hard. She played many songs by ear. She said, it's really hard to be where you wanna be in this world. Sometimes you gotta reach out and take what you need, 'cause no one's gonna give it to you and just take it from me. So if you wanna play, don't make excuses. Today is your day. Just hold out your heart and set it free, and soon you'll be totally free, totally free. That was an improvisation that started from a weird place. Ah, thank you, Zilka. Thank you, Fourth Watch. Fourth Watch says my daughter and I were walking yesterday and found a cat with 3 legs. Oh, kitty. I had a dog who sadly passed away this year. His name was Shadow. See, I actually have a picture here I can share with you guys. Oh, no, I don't have a picture. Sorry, I lied. But if you go into my clips on Twitch, you will definitely find Shadow. Anyways, he had 1 eye. He was a special man. He was so beautiful. Thanks, Fourth Watch, for adding that. Hello Human Being is my latest release. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, oh no, Silka, I'm so sorry. You lost your dog 2 weeks ago. Das tut mir sehr leid. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's really hard. It's really hard to lose a pet also because like a lot of the times people around us don't always understand that that losing a pet can be, just as hard as losing a human friend or loved one. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. We lost our dog in May this year. And yeah, it was really, really hard, even though we only had him for 2 years because we adopted him when he was already quite old. Because we rescue shelter dogs. Yeah, he was an old man, a giant, big giant dog with one eye, and he was old, had arthritis, and he just had a lot of problems, and nobody wanted to adopt him. Um, but he stole our hearts, and yeah, we miss him a lot. Even, it was his time to go. Um, he lived a lot longer than expected. So we're grateful for that, but it's always hard to say goodbye. So I totally understand. Yes, yes, exactly. Shadow Hunter. Yes, he was Shadow because he was a big, dark black dog. He was German Shepherd, um, and he was so quiet. Like that was one of the most unusual things about this dog. Like we got him from the rescue organization, and we did not hear him bark for I think like 2 months maybe. And then even then, if he would bark, it's like it would just be like one bark, like woof, and that's it. Like this dog was so quiet. Sometimes it's like he almost wasn't there, except he's like this giant thing that you can't miss. But he just loved to curl up in his bed. We got a giant bed for him. It's almost like practically like a child's bed. And he just curls up in the corner, and he's like he's a shadow. So yeah, that name really suited him. He only ever like would bark if he was really, really, really like disturbed about something. Like, which was, he had very funny triggers. Like, one of them was if we would exercise or like dance, like if we would like dance or like we would do jumping jacks or like be like doing some really crazy movement in the apartment, he would get up and then just go up to us and just woof, woof. Like, that was the only time. Other than that, doesn't matter. Doorbell, new people, other dogs would be like barking like there's a lot of little dogs in the neighborhood that every time they see him, they're like and he's just like, whatever, nothing, no response. He was a very quiet dog. Silica says, I just hunt bad shadows. I lost mine after more than 12 years. Oh, 12 years, that's wonderful. Our dog before that, he was a golden retriever, and he passed away at age 16. He was so old. He was an old man. But yeah, I'm glad that your dog was with you for so long. That's really wonderful. All right, so yeah, thanks again, Fourth Watch, for the raid. Before you came in, I was working on recording something. There's uh an old MIDI recording that I had from like 15 years ago. Back in high school, I made a lot of these little recordings, and I just want to like re-record and kind of clean them up and maybe turn them into something more. So yeah, this was one of them. That's part of the old recording, and then I was just practicing playing it, and then I'm going to record it in just a minute. So I'm going to be recording it with a metronome. I hope this is not too annoying for you guys, but this is the process. I don't always use a metronome for recording songs, but I do use it if I intend to mess with the tempo a lot, or if I really want it to be very precise. In this case, I do want it to be quite precise, so we are going to use a metronome. Da, 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 da. So here's how the song sounds. Oh, wait. So that's just like the basic idea of it. Let's see if we can record some. Ah, I'm already out of time. All right, super rough, but that is the idea. I can also share my screen so you guys can see what I'm working on. So now what we want to do is clean this up. I want to make it more even. So I'm going to try to quantize it and see if that works. Ooh, there was like a little wrong quantization there. All right, what was that? Let's fix that. Dun, dun, dun. What was that? All right, so we want this note to be a little more like right here. Let's try that. Oh no. Sorry, guys, this is probably extremely annoying, but that's what I'm working on today, so. Have fourth watch. 15 years ago, I was annoyed at having songs 3 years old unfinished. Yeah, gives you some perspective, I guess. I only started trying to like release music and stuff in the past like 2 years. So yeah, most of my life I was super private about my music. I wrote a lot of music, and like played it very privately. Um, yeah, so that's a long story, but anyways, yeah, I just started doing that process, and it's been quite the wonderful journey. Zilka that says the metronome is very loud. Oh no. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Fourth watch says I gotta bounce. It's 1 a.m. and I'm done with being awake. Understandable. I'm sure what I'm working on right now is not very conducive to sleeping. Yeah, feel free to send me a message anytime, Fourth Watch. We can chat. It'd be great if you go into my Discord. That would be also a good place to like talk about those things. Sometimes it's good to post questions so other people can also hear the answers and everything. But yeah, we will talk. Zilka says that's how music works. Every musician knows. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Sleep well, Fourth Watch. Thanks so much for dropping by. Thanks again for the raid. And I will make sure I give you follow here. Oh, I already followed you. Okay, that's good. Um, yeah, take care. Um, yeah, I think I might have to re-record that a little bit, because yeah, this is. Oh, also maybe I'll turn the metronome off. Dun. I think this needs to be sooner. Hmm. Dun. All right. Let's see. There was a few more spots where it needed to be cleaned up. Let's see where those are. There's one. Okay, so it's in sync on the first one. Dun, 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 dun. All right, that's much better. Let's play from the beginning. Bring up the velocity on these two notes because they're too quiet. Ooh, and they're also wrong. There we go. All right, we have a pretty clean recording now. I'm gonna experiment with the sound a little bit. That's funny. This is a historical piano sound. Yeah, I totally agree, Zilka. I really prefer not to use the metronome unless I really have to. So for most piano songs, I don't use it, like, because I prefer playing it freely. But if I know I need to, I'm going to need to quantize it or make it more precise, then I do use the metronome. But it's always better if you can use if you do need some sort of beat, can use like an actual beat, like an actual drum or something. That's a lot nicer than the metronome. But yeah, for the sake of convenience, just use the metronome today. Just because I want this one to be very, very precise on the beat. So I think it's on the beat now, so we can actually add stuff. All right, well, I think that's pretty good for today. Silka says, I'm just a singer, but for more than 30 years by now. 40 years. 40 years, excuse me. So I have a little bit training in life. Nice. 40 years, that's amazing. I only started singing a couple years ago. For most of my life, I believed that I couldn't be a singer because, only people with talent can be singers, But once I realized that I really wanted to sing my own songs and record them and release them, I decided I was going to start to sing. And yeah, some days are good. Some days I feel good about my voice. Other days I feel not so good. But yeah, now I feel like anybody, like if you can speak, you can sing. If you have hands, you can play an instrument. Even if you don't have hands, you probably can still play an instrument with your foot or your mouth or something. There's a way. If you are able to like get up and move, you can dance. Like that's what I believe now. That's what I believe these days. And yeah, I coach people who are creative or who want to become creative into figuring out how they can implement their dreams, how they can pursue what makes them happiest in life. So if that's something you're interested in, I do offer 1 hour free consultation. Yeah, just throwing that out there. Zilka says, my mother told me I started singing before speaking. Oh, wow. Hello, Barry Copeland Music. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Hello, hello. That's a funny piano to have on. We'll go with it. Let's see what we can make with this. Hello, hello. Barry Copeland, how you do? I hope you're fine. I hope your stream was really swell. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Raiders, for joining us today and making our channel just a little bit more great. Thank you, Raiders. That's a funny piano sound to have on there. Usually I have more of a proper piano. We were just working on a little recording Do-do-do. And that's why I had that on that piano. Let's put on a different piano. Da, 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 da. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm so happy to see you. We've got Kimmy 1879 and Barry too. What you doing stream today? I hope it was pretty great. Welcome, raiders, to my stream. Welcome in. I hope you guys are great. Thanks, Barry, for the raid. How are you doing? We've had a few raids today. It's been busy. Barry says it was a great stream. We had lots of laughs. Nice. That's the best stream. That's the most important, is to have fun. If anybody in here doesn't follow Barry, go ahead and follow, as well as our other great raiders. We had Fourth Watch Music. Go ahead and give them a follow. The looper was doing its own thing. Nice. I know how that is. Sometimes the gear just doesn't do what you think it would do. Sometimes it does other things. Yep. What looper are you using, Barry? I only recently got my Boss RC 505. So I'm pretty new with that. I have done some looping with Ableton, which is what I usually use on my stream, but yeah, recently got my hands on the 505 and started learning how to use it, which is pretty fun to have. Like, sometimes you need limitations. Barry says I use a Loopy Pro app. Oh, nice. Oh, maybe you told me this before, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's cool. I haven't tried that app, but I have recently started getting into using iOS music apps. Like, there's some great synthesizers on there. It's like, who knew? Who knew? There's also some great piano apps. My favorite piano VST also has an iOS. Yeah, it would be great to have a mod. I only have one mod currently, so he's not always around. But we get by in here. I'm gonna do some improvisation here. Floating in the sky on high, leaves turning yellow by and by. I think summer is over. I think the summer is over very soon. clouds drifting by your plane in the sky. Leaves are turning yellow, falling. I think the summer is over, and I think that the best is yet to come. I think that better times are coming. I think that winter will come soon, and we'll be there for you always, coming soon. The summer is over. Summer is over. Summer is over, but the best isn't over. Summer is over. The leaves turning yellow. I chill in the ashes. Winter is around the corner. Summer is over. Summer is over. Summer is over, but the best is yet to come. The year isn't over. You still have a chance to do whatever you were meant to do. We all have just one life, just one life. We all have today. We all have today to do whatever we were made to do. We all have today. We all have today to do whatever we were meant to do. We all have today. That was just a little improvisation. I was just improvising, thinking about the sky and the clouds moving by, and the leaves turning yellow, and how time just flies by. Thank you for the sub, Frozen. Thank you. I appreciate that. So kind. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? Really appreciate that. Thank you, Frozen, for your generosity. I am so happy to have you here today. Thank you for your kindness. Your subscription helps me do what I do. I hope you're doing okay And if you want me to play something specific, just let me know. I hope that your morning or evening or afternoon is going wonderful. Thanks so much again. It was a very kind subscription. And thanks, Barry, for the claps. Thank you, Zilka, for offering to help. I will definitely keep that in mind. Frozen says, that was wonderful. Glad I could finally drop in. You had a visitor a couple months ago, the one recovering from a bike accident. Oh, I'm there for what? Hello, welcome. That's cool. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I haven't actually met you in person, but I know who you are. I've heard much about you. Guys, for those who are confused about what's going on, I have a great friend from the US who stayed in Berlin quite a while ago. It must be like 10 years ago, isn't it? Yeah, and stayed with Frozen. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but yeah. Zilka says I was follow number 5. Oh, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice. You are follow number 5. Oh my goodness. And I didn't even notice that is. Oh, and Fro was 501. What? Our little channel is growing slowly, slowly. Man, everything I play somehow turns into like minor key, but that's all right. All right, I think Zilka deserves a follow number 500 song. What should it be? Happy? I think it should be. Maybe it should be happy. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was a little channel on Twitch called Heartblood Music, and we were never the biggest in the bunch, but always with lots of heart. We played lots of music together and shared our love of art. We started with just one follower, and then there were 2, and then there were more. I think I don't need to count for you, but it's been more than a year that I've streamed, and slowly we became more. And today we have become 500 people strong. So thank you for those of you who've stayed with me thus far. You're all so lovely, and you make me feel great in my heart. And now I don't know what to say, but thanks so much every day. 500 people, yay! Boom. Oh my goodness gracious. Thanks, Silka, for reminding me. 500 people? That's great. like some channels grow faster, some slower. But slow and steady wins the race, I always say. And I think 500 is definitely a reason to celebrate. Zilka says music is love, connecting people from all over the world without asking about culture, religion, or skin color, and love is the key for everything. That is so wise. That is so true. Thanks, Azza, Mr. Fribbles, Fro, Barry. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I am Heartblood. I'm a singer-songwriter based in Berlin for the past 10 years. And I am from the US, from California. But yeah, and I've been living over here for a while and made it my home. So yeah, and I play piano. I improvise. I have written lots of music over the years, but never felt really confident about sharing it. And I started on a journey a few years ago after I had a very serious illness. And I recovered from that, and I realized that life is short. Life is fucking short. Life is fucking short. So do something cool today. I realized that I love music. Music is my passion. So I realized music, like art, music, and the people in my life that I care about, those like the two most important things. So after this illness, I decided, I'm not letting my insecurities stop me from doing what I gotta do. So yeah, I started singing. I'd never sung before my whole life, and I always believed that there's no way I could. I mean, like, I always thought that singing is for people that are just talented singers, But then I decided I'm gonna sing, and if I suck, who cares, Life's short. A lot of great singers don't have actually technically that amazing voices. Sometimes we like singers just because they sound honest or they sound real, and in the end it doesn't really matter, and you'll never get better at anything if you don't just do it. So yeah, I started singing and I started releasing my music finally, which meant I had to start learning music production, which is a huge pain in my butt. But I've been learning it, and yeah, slowly releasing things. So I now have 5 releases. If you check out Heartblood on your favorite streaming service, or on SoundCloud. On SoundCloud, I have a lot more. I have a bunch of demos and other things up there. So yeah, I'm doing my thing. And I appreciate all of you on Twitch, because it's made a huge difference for me to come here every week and just play stuff and sing stuff and experiment, try out new things, and just be myself. So thanks, guys. Hello, Bert. Welcome in. Nice to see you here. I like your name, Bert the Wayfarer. Wayfarer. Bert says doing it is definitely the part of the battle that is hard to do. Yeah, for sure. It's not easy. I don't mean to suggest that it is easy, but yeah, sometimes that's just the way you have to approach stuff. Like, life is short. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes really big events in our life to really show that to us. But yeah, it's always good to remind yourself. There was a time before you were here, and there's going to be a time after you're here. That time in between, that's when you get to be here. That's a pretty short time. So keeping that in mind when we do things every day, I think it makes a difference in our choices. Yep. So that's my little lecture for today. I think I'm gonna do some improvisation. Oh, Bert, you were there at Aza's interview. That's fantastic. Thanks for joining us today. What should I sing about? Feel free to put some ideas in the chat. Da, da, da. The only time I think of you is when I'm falling asleep. I drift into a world where nothing really matters. I think sometimes we're put on this world without another way to go. As the water flows, I think of you when I'm falling asleep. I wonder where you come to be. Memories running through my head. Wonder if you're living, if you're dead. I don't know what it means when I'm falling asleep, and these pictures are running through my head. I think that we all have a part to play in it all, and at the end we'll know maybe. And at the end we'll know we think at the end we all have a moment. It's not the billion in our head go and tell me why you look blankly at the fire. Don't you know all the people always knew this wouldn't work. I always knew you'd turn your was an improvisation about something. I'm not sure what it was about, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Bird. Thank you, Azza. Zilka says you have a YouTube page as well. Yes, I do. Currently, it's an archive for my streams. Not all of my streams stay on Twitch. Like only the clips and the highlights stay on there. And then the other VODs are just there for a couple weeks before Twitch deletes them. So if you'd like to take a look back into the archive of streams, they are all on YouTube. The full 2-hour streams that I do every week, or that I've been doing for more than a year. So it's kind of fun to take a look at some of the old, like the earliest ones, and just see how things have changed. Yeah, so that's what my YouTube is currently used for. I've thought of maybe posting other kinds of videos on there, but I just haven't really gone around to it. There's a lot of things going on, and managing a YouTube channel is a lot. It's a lot of work. But yeah, if you'd like to see the VODs every week, you can subscribe on YouTube. And yeah, then even if you miss a stream, which usually are on Tuesdays around 11 a.m. Berlin time, but sometimes there are other times because life is crazy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. If you also want to follow me, the best way would be on Instagram. I update that fairly regularly, and I also am reachable there via private message. And I also have a Discord. So if you want to see those things, check the chat. These are my socials. Instagram is the best place. I don't really update Twitter or TikTok. Twitter, X, whatever the heck it's called now, I don't really care, and I'm over it. I should probably delete that one out of my socials thing, because, yeah, pretty much just Instagram and Discord. Discord is where you'll get the going live notifications and also updates on my schedule. Twitter isn't a bird, that's all it is. Hellsite.com. Yes. It is the site of hell. That you should submit that idea to Elon. Maybe he'll change X to be Hellsite. That would be cool. Ooh, we should make a Hellsite jingle. Hellsite. Hellsite, it's where you post stuff online. What you're thinking and what you are doing to unwind. It's where you argue with people that you don't know. It's where you post really stupid drunk opinions. It's where you post misinformation. Hellsite, 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 Hellsite. That's the new advertisement jingle for Hellsite. Hey, Dr. Who, how nice to see you. How you doing? Are you doing the song challenge this month? I just took a look at the prompt today, and it looks great. We are going to go raid out very soon. Very soon. Yeah, you caught us at the end of the stream, Dr. Whom. Oh, the song challenge, for those of you who don't know, There is a song challenge hosted every month by Hugo Moreau. If you go onto his Discord, you can find more information about it. But this is his Twitch handle. Every month he posts on his Discord. Dr. Whom, is his handle on Discord the same? It's just Hugo Moreau, right? On his Discord, he hosts a monthly song challenge, which is a really fantastic community of musicians who produce a track once a month to a prompt. And the prompt this month is to use some element of randomization in the track. So have some sort of generator of randomization and then use that to generate values or notes or whatever, and use that to create at least part of a song. Yeah, so it's cool because you work on the song for the month and then you submit it, you upload it to SoundCloud, and then at the end of the month, there is a community stream where everybody listens to the songs of the month and you get some feedback, and yeah, it's generally a really nice nice community. I can definitely recommend it. And it's a great way for musicians to have like a challenge every month to work on. I've participated a few times, but recently have not been so good at doing that. I had a lot of traveling over the summer. Thanks, Silka, for joining my Discord. Yes, Bert, the song challenge is very fun. I definitely recommend it. Fro says, my face when randomization is integral to my writing. Yeah, I guess it's not really a challenge for you in that case, but it would definitely make it easy to participate if you wanted to participate this month. It's a really nice community of people. I can definitely recommend it. And, you know, there will be other months with different kinds of challenges. Like there was one that was like, you can only use one instrument. Forget what else. What else have we done? What other challenges? There's been so many great prompts, and it just gets you creative, gets you thinking about new things. And then you have this really clear deadline of 1 month, which is really helpful. Because honestly, like people feel like if they had more time and more resources, more gear, whatever, they would be able to make better music. But honestly, like one of the best things you can have is restrictions. Like restrictions makes you like do stuff. That's what I've found. Like, yeah, it's nice to have time, but honestly, like if you just sit your butt down for like 1 hour and like do some really deep creative work, there's so much you can get done. I think a lot of what we do as creative people is think about working and think about how we're like stressed out, that we're not working on a thing, and that we don't know what to do next, and that there's like too many options, and that it sucks anyway, so why bother? But then we really want to do it, so we're depressed that we're not working on it, and we must not really be a good artist, and maybe we should think about just completely giving up, but then again, we don't want to give up, and blah, 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 blah. I think having restrictions is a really great way to like break through that. Yep. Fro says restrictions fuel creativity for sure. Yes. Bert says restrictions and limitations help hone the palette of starting. Ooh, I like that. They hone the palette of starting. Yeah, it helps. I mean, starting sometimes can be hard. That's why I think it's very important to have if you're a creative person, you want to be creating regularly. One of the best things you can do is create a daily routine around creativity. And I know it's hard with busy schedules, limited time and energy. But if you can manage even just like 5 or 10 minutes to do something every day, that is really, really powerful. Unfortunately, like the starting part can be hard because a lot of the thoughts that go through our heads are, well, I only have 5 minutes, so is it even worth it? Because like, what am I even gonna get done in 5 minutes? Or like, I don't have enough energy, so I'd rather just like scroll through social media, watch TV or something. Or like, oh, I worked really hard on my song yesterday or like last weekend, so I can just take a break for like, a week or something. But I really recommend to you guys, try to do it every day. Make it super simple. So like for me, it would not be simple to try to do every day like something with like music production, or for me as a pianist and as a singer, the lowest bar to entry is play something on the piano or sing something that requires no setup. I don't have to turn on the computer, don't have to do anything like that. So find something like that is a low bar of entry for you and something that you can just do, and then try to choose a time that you can do it every day, preferably the morning. And once you start doing it every day, you'll find that you don't have to think about whether you're going to do it. It'll just be a routine. Like for me, it's like I take my medication, brush my teeth, and then go like play something. So once you build this routine, it becomes just normal, like taking a shower, brushing your teeth, etc. Things that you don't really have to like, or hopefully you don't have to think too hard. Like that's my recommendation for you guys. Thanks for being here, Azza. Have a good rest, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Zilka says, take care of your mental health. Yes, very important. Thanks, Kimmy, for hanging out with us. So yeah, as I promised, we are about to go raid somebody. Go ahead and copy the raid call. We have one for subscribers, one for non-subscribers. Our raid call is, this is a Hard Blood raid. Prepare to bleed. Prepare to bleed. It's a very scary raid call. So yeah, let's go see who's on Twitch today. Who would we like to raid? Who will we grace with our presence? Who will we make happy with our presence? Oh man, my brain is not rhyming anymore, so I think it is time to go raid. We can raid Miku or Dan. Maybe Dan. Dan has less people on right now, so maybe let's do that. All right, we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Dan Tremblay Music. He is also a pianist and a singer-songwriter, and I think you guys are really gonna like his stream. Kimmy says, anyone know why I can't copy messages for the last 5 days? I have no idea. I haven't heard of that problem. It's in the mobile app? I don't know. Is it also the same in other apps or just in the Twitch app? You're welcome, Bert. All right, we have created a raid. That is super weird, Kimmy. I'm sorry I can't help you with that. I don't know what that is. It was lovely to hang out with you guys today. I hope you're feeling good and feeling re-energized. I hope you do something nice for yourself and for someone so much for being here. I hope somebody can help you with that problem, Kimmy. That is so, so very strange. Yeah, I do not know, but you can just type in the chat. This is a heart blood raid. Prepare to bleed, or you can just type heart blood raid. That works too. I'll see you guys. Bye.